and you're watching News Audit. The Centre today announced new rules to regulate digital content. This was long coming, including OTT players and social media platforms. Now, while many of the rules are ordinary, there are others that put more accountability on OTT platforms and social media giants, and these specific rules are the points of contention. Let's take a look at what these are. The government has said that while the emphasis is on self-regulation by these platforms, there are a code of ethics they must follow. The platforms are required to exercise due caution and discretion while airing content that may impact India's sovereignty and integrity, threaten or jeopardize the state's security, and be detrimental to the country's foreign relations. They are also now to take into account the potentially offensive impact of a film on matters of caste, race, gender, religion, disability, or sexuality. The ratings will also depend on how sensitively they portray the content. All this has these platforms worried that there will be censorship thrust upon them. In recent times, content on platforms like Netflix, Prime Video, etc. have run into trouble. Tandav comes to mind very prominently and recently, for example, and its makers were also forced to apologize for allegedly hurting sentiments. Now, these streaming platforms firstly have to have mechanism to deal with grievance redressal. The details of the grievance redressal officers must be prominently displayed. Also, if a complainant believes his or her complaint has not been addressed properly or satisfyingly, she or he can go to an appellate body headed by a retired High Court or Supreme Court judge. If the judge believes the content breaks the law, he or she can then send the content to the government-controlled committee for blocking. These rules are going to make streaming platforms unhappy, as until now they had no oversight. Petitions were filed in court against controversial shows like Tandav, Sacred Games, Patal Lok, and Mirzapur. However, these petitions were rejected or not entertained so far, as courts said that this doesn't come under their purview. Now, this is set to change. Another regulation that will have big implications on social media is the requirement for them to reveal the originator of a mischievous message. And also, social media will have to remove or disable offensive or illegal content within 36 hours of being notified or of a court order. The issue here is that a platform like the highly popular messaging app WhatsApp, where messages are end-to-end encrypted, will have to weaken their encryption in order to comply with the government rules. As a result of the encryption, WhatsApp can't remove and detect content automatically as other platforms like Facebook, Twitter can. Misinformation on WhatsApp therefore goes viral quickly as individuals share them, and WhatsApp has no idea what's going on, as it can't read those messages or intervene and stop them. With the requirement that social media companies reveal the originator of a message, WhatsApp privacy comes under question. Let me remind you here that even as part of the Toolkit case investigation, the police have been trying to trace details of the International Farmers Strike Group that was created December last year. WhatsApp has earlier been adamant on not changing its encryption rules, but began flagging content forwarded multiple times and put limits on the amount of times a particular message can be forwarded in the wake of increasing criticism about misinformation being rampant on its platform. Apart from this, social media giants will have to follow tougher rules, appoint compliance officers, submit monthly compliance reports, and set up regional offices in India, etc. But WhatsApp is put in the toughest spot of all. Social media giants will be given 3 months to comply.